Just to let y'all know, there was a derailment the other day, I believe Sunday evening, and it's east of here, about 17 miles east of here in Trinidad, right on the Trinity. Now, the reason why y'all ain't heard about it is because really nobody practically didn't know it except the railroad and local sheriff department, city and sheriff department, because it was right on the Trinity River. A few cars went over, so they didn't fall in the Trinity, but they fell somewhere on the side of the track. So half of a quarter of the train is here in Corsicana, and the other quarter of the train is sitting on the siding in Ennis, and some of it is probably in Athens. They dragged the train, the rest of the train, to the siding in Athens. So uh, there won't be trains coming through here for a while. So they diverted the train to go completely through Dallas and then south through the 35 corridor. So they're on the 20 and then going off 20. So if you watch the virtual Railfan uh, live stream, you will see that that track is everything is being diverted to go west instead of south. So whenever you check out the virtual Railfan for Big Sandy, then you'll see why there is no trains coming this way. So, yeah, tomorrow when I get up, I'm gonna drive down there and take a look and see how bad it is and see what's going on. So, we'll make a trip. Anyway, switching it up. In the title, you see switching it up. And the reason why I say that is because y'all know me, I like to do different types of switching jobs. I don't want to do the same switching job over and over and over again. It can become exhausting. So I designed the layout to where I'll be able to do a little bit of switching, uh, different variety of switching. So, for example, instead of back in the day when they had the old school crew out here, they used to drag everything out to the main and switch it out there and then shove everything in here because they believed that was the quickest way. In some sense it is, and in some sense it's not, because in reality it takes you 10 to 15 minutes to switch out cars by dragging them all the way out there. But if you leave track space here, then you'll have the ability to switch your cars up here and then drag the empties out. So that's what they've done. As you can see, you have two empty spots because you got two cars right here, two empty spots, okay? And basically, when they drag the empties, they'll set them right there in the two empty spots, shove the two cars down, and then they're on their ass out of here, you know. Or they probably skip tomorrow and don't come, and then come Friday because then they have four cars to unload. So they will pick up, kind of do a little switching up here, and then set all the empties to one side and then head out. In a way, that's called smart switching. But old schools, they would just drag all the cars out, kick the four cars out, make the joints, set the cars on both sides, and be done and take off. It doesn't matter how you switch the cars as long as you don't take too long switching the cars, taking forever and ever switching the cars. That's where you always use smart switching. You know, use your head, use your switch list, use whatever it takes to hurry up and get the job done safely. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, on your layout, you probably want to do the same. If you see yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again, switch it up. Don't do the same thing over and over again. And some people, they did enjoy the switching out, but someone like me that's experienced in doing yard switching, That can be exhausting watching the same thing over and over and over again. That's the reason why I say switch it up, change it up, make your switching operations make sense, but also less time consuming. Instead of making a 12-minute video on one switching job, you only doing a 5-minute video on the same job. You know, it's all about time consuming. Kill the time, because in the real sense, in the real railroad, they're trying to do their job the quickest, safest possible. And sometimes it doesn't work that way. But sometimes you can have a switching job and it takes forever and ever and ever, and you be like, ah, damn. And you think you'll never see the end of the day. So it's all about smart switching. Unlike what we saw in my last one video over there where I was in Midlothian, where they was doing dumb switching, which I still to this day don't understand the concept of what the hell they was doing. That was ridiculous. And then the switching job that I got video of these guys over in the East Side Yard. Now that was some serious dumb switching. I believe the switchers of today ain't like they used to back in the old days, where you look at your switch list, you see what you need to get, you read and you get an understanding of the concepts of what you're trying to do, and hurry up and get it done and get it over with. Nope, not today. So that's all I gotta say about that. But take the time to design your layout to where when you're switching, you're not taking forever and over, doing the same thing over and over again. Mix it up, switch it up, adjust it. Just like here, if these guys have to take all these cars out to the main, they can take them all out to the main. But the way they got it set up is they got 2 empty spots where they can set 2 cars and then get the hell up on out of here. Set 2 cars to the empty spot, shove the cars, pick up the cars and go. That's smart switching. Because more likely we are pulling from this side, okay? We're pulling from this side of the track where there's an empty spot. So they're gonna make an uncouple right here with this ROIX car, come over here, drag the chain, set the 2 cars out, shove the cars back to this side, then pick up and go. It's all about smart switching. Use as less time as possible. All right, so there you have it. All right, I got to get here and do some work. I just wanted to do that. It's not a rant, it was just an idea for y'all to switch it up. So when the layout is done drying and everything, then I'm gonna get back to having some fun on it, because I knew everybody was like, oh, we're getting sick and tired of seeing no scenery on my land. Okay, you got scenery now. Now I can start doing things that really matters, getting back to switching and having fun. And I'm gonna be throwing away a lot, either giving it away or throwing away a lot of stuff that I don't need anymore, because I'm trying to reduce all the junk that I've accumulated over the past 2 years. So I'm gonna throw it all in a box, and if anybody want it, they can have it, because it's got to go. All right, until then, I will see y'all in the live chat. Take care, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.